Hey everybody, are we live? It's Jim Bull, the Realtor. How y'all doing? Potter County, Pennsylvania. Hey, coming to you live this week from our satellite office in Gailton, Pennsylvania. I am Jim Bull with Mountain Valley Realty Inc. Inc. dot period. Mothership, Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. I work mostly out of the Coudersport location, 910 East 2nd Street, Coudersport, Pennsylvania. That's right across from the Cole Memorial Hospital and beside the Millstream in there. We also just opened a satellite office in Gailton, 4 West Main at the red light. Can't miss us. Brown Bull Building, okay? Ice cream shop in here. We sell carports here, but I also operate a real estate office here. So you can catch me here. The number at the main office in County, 814-655-3434. Number here, 814-433-0433. Or just get me here on Facebook, send me a message, drop me a line. You can text me at my cell phone. That information is all on the Facebook page here. Hey, how y'all doing? We got spring has sprung. I think it's been raining a lot here in God's country. I don't know about where you guys live. Want to give you just some industry updates quick. I know you just come to the show not to hear me jibber jabber, but you want to see what's available, what's new, anything happening. It's been a long, cold, icy winter here in God's country, but we're coming out of that, and properties are starting to pop off the market. New listings coming on. I just listed a lot. I'll show you that in a couple minutes here ago out near Germania. Prime real estate. I'll tell you what, let's stop right there. If you own land anywhere here that you're not using or utilizing and would think about, boy, Jim, I wonder what it's worth. Let me tell you what. I listed a lot for a friend of mine this past week, and I was thinking that I was pushing the asking price. And boy, did we learn something. Lots are hots. All right. So if you have property you want to sell here, whether it's vacant land, residential cabin, commercial, whatever it may be, investment type property, give me a call on my cell, 717-951-5620. I already threw the office numbers out there, and I'll give them again here at the end of the show. But things are popping, man. I'm going to show you some new listings. Interest rates went wild. Okay, what's going on? Interest rates went wild. They're dropping bombs, whatever. And just like I'm going to go here, all right. I wasn't even going to talk about this, but I get rambling. Just like in 2010 when we had the Great Recession, they called that. Okay, I totally believe that our financial problems, our economic problems, were caused by false press or by the press, whoever manipulates the press, manipulating the narrative to get us to do as they would like us to do. And again, Mr. Trump, looking to protect America, takes some actions, and gas prices go whoop, stock market goes whoop. Okay, and think about how much your neighborhood gas station or convenience store put up their gasoline in a matter of days, and still running on the same petrol they had in the ground for months, right? Okay, um, oil's going way up. It's coming back down. I think it's going to continue to drop. It's just my prediction, right? Okay. Interest rates went woo. All right, they were coming down. We got down below 6% for the first time in over a year. Like rates were up 7.5, 8%. Okay, especially here, if you're buying a vacation home, a second property, piece of vacant land is tough to do. I have so many things I'd love to talk about, but I know you guys get bored just watching. But if you're truly shopping for, I love to get the views, right? But this is important information if you're truly looking to buy or sell real estate anytime now, later, 3 months, 6 months, 3 years. Okay, interest rates are on their way back down. Okay, and it's just been such a short period of time that this conflict and everybody gets panicky, right? Okay, so interest rates go way up. The Fed's talking crap. All right, they're dumping more money in. It doesn't help us in any way, shape, or form in the long term. Trust me. Okay, so rates are down on a average national average 6.3%, which is higher than a couple weeks ago, but way lower than it's been for the last year. And if you can manage to pull off a 15-year fixed rate mortgage, 5.65 is a national average. That's taken into consideration bad credit scores, good credit scores, debt to income ratios. If you want to talk about any of that, if it's time, or if you think it might be time to buy or sell, call me, text me, message me. We'll get together. We'll see if the time is right. I am by no means a high pressure sales guy. I'm not going to try and push you to do anything. Yeah, I need listings. I'm not going to lie to you. I need listings. All right. But let's talk. Let's see what's working. So interest rates are on their way back down. I think they're going to continue to drop. We're going to have a new Fed chair before long, and I think things are really going to start to change. And just the message to that is that when rates come down, listings, we've had so little inventory. Okay, when interest rates start to drop, buyers start to come out of the woodwork. They've been waiting. Just that 0.5% can be a big deal sometimes. Okay, and it's more competition in the market with less inventory. Guess what? Prices ain't coming down, peeps. Affordability may, okay, the ability for less money down, ease on lending regulations, interest rates you have to pay, but prices aren't coming down. Okay. In some cases, they're stabilizing. We saw that after 2009, 2010. Real estate didn't appreciate for years, but once it did, boy, woo! And then COVID hit and woo! Practicing my Sasquatch calls. I don't know what to tell you. Look, Jim Bull, the realtor, I was going to talk about something completely different, but that's where I went. One thing I'm going to touch on real quick, and then I'm going to show you property because I know that's why you come here to look at new property. If you're listing a property for sale, okay, make sure that the realtor you're speaking with gives you all the options, explains agency relationships, buyer-seller relationships, and compensation to realtors. Because like it or not, I have to earn a living. I have to eat. I have to pay my mortgage just like you do and put gas in my car and help my grandkids and all that stuff, right? So that requires money. And I spent a lot of effort in assisting you getting through this process cleanly, smoothly, with the least amount of issues, get you the best deal, all that stuff that a consumer notice covers, okay? Work for you in a fiduciary manner. Sorry about that. I turned my one phone off, but I didn't turn that one off. I will get to that in a few minutes. It's going to ring though. I don't know how to silence that. It's a landline. I don't know what to do. Make sure that your realtor, I apologize. Make sure that your real estate agent, the realtor you're speaking with, explains how compensation works for all parties involved and how terms are displayed, negotiated during the buying and selling process. So I got a guy leaving me a message. I apologize. You're getting some background noise over there. And we'll get back to him in just a minute because I pride myself in calling people back. But make sure that the agent you're talking with gives you the lowdown on the hoedown. What's the process for listing my house for sale? What are your fees, Jim? Uh, what's the best way to get my home sold? What if a buyer agent needs help with compensation? Does the buyer pay that? Do I pay that? How does that work? What are my options? Because there's lots of options. There's lots of ways that deals can be structured, but make sure that your agent covers those with you prior to them calling you and say, "Hey, I got an offer on your house." Okay. So all important stuff. So here's the fun part of the show. All right. I'm going to try and share my screen. You guys laughing at me, and maybe you're not, I just don't know how to do this, right? I didn't even know how to mute my landline. Look at that. So let's go to share. Let's go to advanced sharing options. Let's go to the iPad. Some weeks I'm good at this and some weeks I'm not. So you got to bear with me. Screen sharing. Okay. So then I got to go over to this device. I got to do that, I believe. Screen mirroring. I got to do that. Make sure I hit the TV or the iPad and not the TV, or we're going to be watching Gilligan's Island over there, right? This is going pretty good today. I think we're going to get it pretty quick. I got a couple new listings I want to show you. None of them are mine. I'll show you one I listed the other day there. That lot I talked about on Club Hill Road near Germania. Bam, gone. All right. So let's do this. We'll get to that in the end because it's really a non-issue at this uh, point in time. Some of these you've seen. I have some commercial properties, a new farm I listed. We looked at that one last week on the show. I still have the Cherry Springs store. We got a great piece of land out near Ulysses. That's a large parcel there, but we have a great place if you're looking to build a farm, gentleman's farm. Some of this stuff is sold, some of it's not. I got still have the lodge on Songbird, believe it or not. Probably one of the nicest piece of properties in that Carter Camp, Germania area. If you're looking for privacy, ATV, snowmobile access, big home, well built, good shape. Not a terrible amount of money. Okay. What do we want to get to? This one. All right. Melody, uh, Melody Cornish listed this from our Countersport office. Okay. We do not want to sign in with Google there. Here we got, look at what do we got? Oh my goodness, what do we got? Take a look at this beauty. And I'm going to scroll up and you're not going to see it. It's only on 2.5 acres, but you're on top of the world out there in Genesee. I'm going to come back and see if we can do some of this. Um, Home sets up on the mountain out here, 2.5 acres, beautiful interior. Okay, see all photos. What do we got here? I'm going to scroll up through here this way. It'll be easier to look at it. In good condition, relatively newer home. Okay. I'm not sure about furnishings. I think the furnishings are staying. We can check that. Look at that soaker tub in there, double vanity sink, so you don't gotta get hit over the head by your wife to get out of the way, right? Got a lot of nice space here. There's another bath. There's a downstairs finished area, fireplace. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful big garage. Look at that big garage. You have a garage, 2 car under the house as well. You got views to die for. You got a log siding. You got an outdoor furnace. You got a Kubota tractor there. Some outbuildings. Check out that fire pit. Wouldn't you like to chill out around there? Look at the rainbow. Isn't it beautiful? All right. Look, the deer and the antelope do play here. Maybe not the antelope. You know, I learned this week, be careful when you're looking at listings. An agent put look at these bucks. You like to hunt out your on your back porch, right? An agent used AI, okay, and they there was a fireplace in the house, and they used AI to show a fire burning in the fireplace, and it turned out that the fireplace didn't function. Buyer purchased the home, went to light a fire, and guess what? The realtor and the owner, previous owner, ended up getting to buy them a gas insert that would make fire. Be careful what you do with AI, folks. Okay, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, close to 4,000 square feet of living area, Northern Potter, only 417,000. You say you're crazy, Jim. Go spend 350 for a row home in downtown Lancaster. I don't care. Pick your poison, right? 486 Smoker Road, Genesee, Pennsylvania, listed by Mountain Valley Realty and Melody Cornish. Just hit the market last week. Don't fool around because I don't think it's going to last. I honestly don't. Great property. I still have Brooklyn Road, but I think we're going to get that one sold this week. Here's another new one. All right, another agent in our office, our associate broker, Karen Ott. What do we have here? 1151 North Brooklyn Road, 387.5. Here you get 25 acres of property. Home, not as nice of a home, and I shouldn't say that because it's a nice home. We want to look at all the photos, but a different style home. It looks like you got a rancher built on a walkout basement here. Looks like some real privacy getting back in there. So if you like that, but you have a different style home, but here you're getting more land, a little less money. So it all sets itself, but it still looks like it's in great shape. I haven't viewed this home yet. I'd like to get out and take a look at this, but don't fool around here. 25 acres, Ulysses Township. All right, got a soaker tub. All right, might not be as fancy as the last one, but you got a soaker tub, don't you? Wood stove in the basement. You got some toys there. Okay, down there, you got your electric. You got a full concrete walkout basement. Looking back at my memories, I'm seeing motorcycles on my screen. I don't want to see that. Look at this. Okay. Lots of space, some outbuildings, more deer, bear, antelope. And look, they're right in the target, the firing range, them dumb bear. More buck out here, turkey out here. Look at this. And from what I understand, you can sit inside one of the outbuildings and fire at the range. So it can be pouring down raining or snowing and you can still have some fun, right? Hey, what do we got here? You saw enough pictures of that. If you want to take a look, give me a buzz. We will get you a tour here. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Let me get back. Come on, baby. 1151 North Brooklyn Road, 387.5. Only 387.5. Karen Ott has this listing. 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths. All right. One store, you got a walkout basement underneath. You can make some more space. 1,360 square feet only here, only 1,360, but you get the land. So before we showed you bigger home, smaller parcel. Depends what you're looking for. Schedule a showing. call Jim Bull. Let me be your buyer's agent, okay? These gals are great realtors, great real estate agents, but they are the listing agents for the property, okay? What else? One more here I want to show you. Let me find it. Another gal in our office. Let me get to it. White Knoll Road, another great spot. I see a lot of stuff's under contract. I told you, people, the buyers are coming out. 41 prospect, just reduced. Here we go. A little further west, all right? So get rid of these pop-ups, all right? Little further west, Spring Run Road, okay? Again, a small cabin out here. We're going to 198 Spring Run Road, so we're bringing the price range down 189. 18 acres, all right, sloped, all right, but it's small. But if you're looking for a hunting camp, a place to go hunting, could be your spot. 880 square feet, 17.2 acres, only 189.9. But it's really beautiful inside. So we got to look at the pictures, all right. Looking at the outside, whatever, Jim, But let's go inside. You got a nice deck off the back. Again, you're hunting with your coffee or your favorite beverage, whatever that may be, off your back deck, okay? Your side deck there. So look at this bad boy inside. Now, fireplace, all right, does it work? I don't know. Let's go look at it. We'll look at the seller's disclosure. We'll determine if it works or not. But you got this knotty pine siding, you got vinyl plank flooring throughout. Some old paneling here, but it fits the motif, right? You got indoor plumbing, you got heat. Look at this. You got bunk beds, plenty of space. It's not a big cabin, but they're utilizing it. You got well, septic, and more wild animals. Now, yeah, come check it out. Where's it at? 198 Spring Run Road, Smethport, PA. And do me a favor, folks, don't drive by any of these properties on your own. Give me or one of our agents a call, and we'd be glad to show it to you. Club Hill Road, man, I tell you what, a friend of mine bought this and he had to let it go. Some life changes popped up, or business changes, let's put it that way. We listed this property and I wasn't sure, what the outcome was going to be. I knew it would sell, but I didn't know for how much, because our prices going up or prices coming down. People keep saying prices are going to come down. And I can't tell you what this property sold for, but I can tell you, it didn't sell for asking price, and it didn't sell for less than asking price. So, and I'm sorry it's sold. I can't sell it to you. I had three people fighting over it. Okay. And they were all, it wasn't a fight. It's just the way that it works. It's never personal. It's just business, and everyone made their highest and best offer, and the best offer won. Okay. But my point here in showing you Club Hill Road is to just let you know that how do I stop the share? You're stop the share. Okay, I got us here real easy, but now I can't get us back, right? Just to let you know that if you own property here in Potter County, Tioga County, King County, Clinton County, Lycoming County. We have we have a few agents that work the New York area too. So if you want to go northern into New York, southern New York, right across our border here, I can't help you because I'm not licensed in New York, but I can get you with one of the agents in our office that is, and they can help you with an experience there. So, but back to what I was saying, if you have property you're not using, that you're paying taxes on, and it's just sitting there, and we someone made a comment when I put that Club Hill, don't sell it to the Chinese or a developer. We can't control who the buyer is, okay? But we do. I have to be careful what I say. We like Potter County as it is, okay? So people, it's going to be the new Poconos. I don't think it's ever going to be the new Poconos here. That's a whole different market. New York City, New Jersey, they're looking for different things. They're scared of bugs and snakes. We have lots of bugs and snakes here, okay? And wild animals. So Poconos is water parks, and yeah, the mountains are there, but it's more commercialized. We're not commercialized here. So we're state parks, we're hiking trails, we're ATVing, snowmobiling, hunting, fishing, outdoor camping, all that good stuff. So I could talk forever because I love talking to you guys, and I love it when you watch my show. I'm Jim Bull. I work for Mountain Valley Realty, 910 East 2nd Street, Coudersport, Pennsylvania, 814-655-3434. The law requires that I tell you that. I have a satellite office in Gailton, Pennsylvania at 4 West Main Street. My cell number is 717-951 5620. I've been a realtor for 18 years. I'm an honest guy. I'll call you back. I have good lenders I work with. I have great title companies I work with. It's all a part of the process, okay? And you have to pick the right partners to get through the process. So I'm gonna go with that because I'll talk all day if you let me. I love you guys. Thanks as always for watching my show. You know where and how to find me. Let's do some business together later.